Hey, what's up guys? Hey, welcome back. So, in the last video, I showed you about a year and a half ago I picked up this bandsaw, took it down there to the guy's shop, negotiated down to $500 for this 20-inch. So, I kind of feel like I got a pretty good deal on it, being that it is a 20-inch. Sometime in the mid-70s, this thing was manufactured. Now, this particular saw looks like it was well taken care of. It's very heavy duty. It's very heavy also. I don't know how heavy it is, but I'll just guess and say it's 750 pounds. That's just a good middle number. So check out this base that I made for it. Basically, I lifted this thing up. I lifted the whole thing up on some blocks, and I built a 2x4 frame around it, and I use these heavy-duty little caster metal wheels. I used 5 of them because there's a lot of weight on the back here. There's a lot of weight, so I added 1 additional wheel back here. So that's the first thing I did. After I got the cart made for it, it's pretty much been sitting. I have not done a single thing to it. So now, after a year and a half, I'm finally getting around to messing with it. Very excited. So I've already ordered up a couple things. Ordered up a blade. I ordered up bearings. And oh yeah, I just put the end on it too. So when I bought it, it did not have an end on it. I didn't even hear it run. So still, right now as I'm talking to you, I have no idea if this thing works. The guy says it works, and he's an older guy, so I don't have any reason to doubt him. But you never know. I mean, who knows? The motor might overheat. Maybe there's an electrical problem. I have no idea. So just put the end on it. So I'm really excited to see if it works. So I've already kind of gotten started. The bearings, I just wanted to make sure I got the right bearings. So I started messing with that right now. And I figured I better grab the camera and bring you guys in, jump in where I'm at right now, because I don't want to get too far ahead in this little project that I got going on. After I know it works, all I want to do is get some new bearings on here, tune the bearings in. I also want to clean this rusty top. So if the motor doesn't work, then of course I'm gonna have to stop everything and either get a new motor or fix the motor or whatever it takes to get the motor to work. So hopefully the motor works for 500 bucks, and hopefully the switch works. So check out what we got. So it's a 150-inch blade. The tires are very good. One thing I did before I even bought it is I turned these wheels here to make sure that everything was straight. There was no warpage on it, there was no cracks or anything like that, and everything appeared to be straight. That was the most important thing right there, is to make sure that this aluminum is good, because if these aluminum wheels are no bueno, the whole saw is no bueno. So it would be a waste of time to offer any money on it. The saw also has a heavy-duty brake right here, which it works. It just seems like it's a little loose. It doesn't grip until it bottoms out, so I'll probably go ahead and tighten that up. Okay, so check this out. When these saws come up on Craigslist off and on, they're really expensive, okay? And even then, they still go pretty fast. 20-inch saw like this for $1,000 will go pretty quick also. This one popped up 600 bucks. I was down there the next day. Didn't waste any time. I talked to the guy and got over there. So I really do feel like I got lucky getting this. Model number on this one is 28-3XO. This is just for wood. Now, a lot of these saws, because I've done my reading up, a lot of these saws right here were manufactured just for schools. When all the schools got rid of their wood shops in the last 10 years, they auctioned them off. The reason I wanted this particular saw, a large 20-inch one, is because I wanted something with a lot of power. This one's 2 horsepower. I know it's been around the block a few times, and it's made to last. So that's one of the reasons. Another thing is, I wanted the ability to resaw logs so I can use the material for other projects that I have going on. And I think it's something kind of cool about having a 20-inch bandsaw, you know. Now, when I got to the guy's place, it had rust on the surface here. I wasn't expecting that, so that's gonna be a little bit of a project in itself. So if this thing does work, which I hope it does, I'll still have to, well, actually, regardless of even if it doesn't work, once I get it fixed, I'll have to get that rust off. So another thing is I got lucky because check this out. This light works. So that's kind of cool. At least I got a $500 light, right? So if we get a closer look here, you'll see these are heavy-duty cast aluminum wheels. I haven't found this wheel here to replace it. So after looking for this for a little while, this piece here, I may just try to epoxy this together. It looks like somebody already tried to super glue it. Okay, so I've already removed the blade guard. I took that off. I know I have to put a new blade on, and so I don't have a way to tension the blade at the moment without pliers or something here. Okay, so I got these loose now, so they're not riding 100% on the blade. Alright, so this is a big moment. Before I go and try to fine tune the bearings and try to see what this is making a noise when I turn, try to figure out what that noise is, I'm gonna see if it works. So I'm gonna plug it in and give it a shot. So I just took the back cover plate off. This thing is a 2-speed. The belt appears to be in the position where it would be on high speed, not low speed. So I would like to put it on low, but I'm just gonna leave it on high and see what happens. Okay, so I'm really nervous here about to fire it up. I don't know how safe it's gonna be with the blade on, so maybe I should probably close these just to see before I go too crazy with it. Here we go. It works. So I engaged the brake to shut it off real fast and make it stop. That's so good though. 500 bucks, 18 months later, just fired it up, and it works. Now all I have to do is just dial it in. So let's take a look at it again.
That's awesome!
Guys, after a year and a half, finally got this thing plugged in. It seems to work. I let it run for 15 minutes non-stop. The motor doesn't have any overheating problems or anything like that. So at this point, I'm gonna just run with it, make sure the bearings and the wheels are good themselves. I don't really want to replace those. I didn't buy any, so I don't have any right now. But I want to double check to make sure they're good. There's no grinding. Once I get the blade off, I'll be able to tell. Then after that is the rust removal in the cast iron. So the intention of this video here is to make sure it works. Okay, that's the number one thing.
Thank goodness it does work because it works good. This video is kind of getting long, so I'm going to end it here. Next video is going to be getting the bandsaw dialed in, getting all the rust removed on the cast iron top, and making sure this works as good as it possibly can. Next video is going to be super exciting, so make sure you watch that. Lots more to come.
Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.